Alright, what's another good thing for 2012 that happened this year? What was something
So what we both said Guild Wars 2 and he said, what was it?
Oh, didn't you say Mass Effect 3 to start?
No, I said for music.
Oh, for music.
My favorite
What
song
game
is
did I
Mass
say?
Effect
I don't know. We'll probably have to rewind.
Rewind.
You know what? I'll just be cheesy and say Halo 4.
No, you said something Gears. Oh no, you tried to say Gears, but it turned out it was...
No, I said SOTOR. But then you said it was 2011. Yeah, Gears of War, but then it was 2011.
Yeah.
All my games were last year. I didn't like anything this year. Apparently. What else?
What good happened this year? Ooh, what?
Yo, movies, man. We had a good year of movies. I've yet to see Django Unchained, which is kind of pissing me off.
Coon Unchained?
Hey. This made Black History Month come early, okay? Shut the flying fuck up.
Coon Unchained.
Django Unchained, although I haven't seen it, I have yet to hear a single bad thing about it, so I am giving it my biased opinion movie of the year, but my movie of the year was Avengers.
I'm not going to say about Django Unchained, I haven't heard anything bad about it, but I also haven't heard anything like relatively spectacular about it either.
What?
I really haven't.
Every single person that I know who's seen it has gone to see it twice.
I don't know, man.
I'll put it like that. I have not heard a single negative thing about it. I mean, it's Tarantino, for Christ's sake. But like I said, that's my bias thing, because, I mean, Tarantino has never put out a bad movie, but from the movies I've seen this year, Avengers, man. Maybe it's the nerd in me.
Wasn't that Iron thing with RZA? Wasn't his movie?
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist?
He produced it.
Man with the Iron
He
Fist?
produced it. He didn't make it. He just provided money.
Started it, though.
That's a good movie, too.
Haven't seen it yet.
If you want to, it's your typical, like, cheesy martial arts type of shit, but it's good. It's a good movie.
He loves that shit. He brought Ong back to the States.
All that flying where you hear where
Tony Jacques owes all his money.
No, it's good, man. Like it's worth a watch.
Is it like those typical kung fu movies where
Look,
you jump up in the air and you hear that flapping noise?
I saw
No, dude, it's got like Russell Crowe in it. It's got
Think of like actual good production with that type of cheesy martial arts type of way, but everything about it, it's like you're gonna sit there and be like, "Yo, cut his head off, dude." Then he does it, and you're like, "Yeah, you did it!" Like it's so fucking good.
I want to watch Black Dynamite again.
Yo, oh my god! But that's the thing. It's not Dynamite. It's not as cheesy as Black Dynamite. Yeah. That's what's good about it.
No, I was watching a montage of like
The Man with the Iron Fist. That's the movie.
Tony Jaa movies, and man, I want to watch that shit again. But anyway, so best movie you're going for Avengers?
Avengers, man. I don't know how I can't go for Avengers.
Best movie that came out this year.
I'm a comic book nerd. I need it, man.
I wouldn't necessarily say Avengers. I think it went...
You saw it, though, finally.
I saw it.
Finally! Did you see Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah, I seen Dark Knight
Oh,
Rises.
thank the heavens.
I would put Dark Knight Rises.
I think Dark Knight is still better than Dark Knight Rises, though.
What?
Dark Knight.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
See, sequels in a trilogy are always the best.
I would put...
Dark Knight Rises, then Batman Begins.
I would put Dark Knight Rises ahead of Avengers, only because of sole purposes. Avengers went...
Because you're fucking gay.
Avengers moved too fast.
But that's good pacing, though. But anyway.
Are you kidding me? Dark Knight moved too slow. Plus, you figure out the whole movie, like, you know the twist. You know everything that's gonna happen because they give you the obvious thing about that movie
Same thing with
too
Avengers.
early.
Same thing with Avengers. You know the Avengers are gonna win.
In Dark Knight. How are they gonna pin Bane as Ra's al Ghul's son?
I figured that out too early, too.
No, but...
Are you kidding me?
The same thing with Avengers.
You can't do that. Anybody who's ever read a comic book for Batman knows he had a daughter.
No, and anybody who knows Talia...
Thank you.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. It's like if you know Ra's al Ghul, you know he had a daughter. He didn't have a son.
It's
okay,
like, mysterious woman cast in this latest movie.
Yeah, nobody knows who she is, but she's kind of there.
Yeah.
Hey, she's connected to Ra's al Ghul. Bane is Ra's al Ghul's son. That don't make no sense. Are you kidding me?
Although him being part of the League of Shadows was pretty cool.
Yeah, that made sense.
That was cool.
Because if you're gonna go with like connecting the stories and keeping it realistic, good. Bane is part of like the League of Shadows, but do not try to sit there and tell me that he is his son.
But tell me,
we got a crazy twist coming up.
I'm sure there's some people listening to this podcast who have played Diablo. But tell me Bane's voice was not Deckard Cain.
It's so Deckard.
It's so Deckard Cain.
It's so
And like,
Deckard.
there's a buddy of mine at work who was... He's played Diablo, but he never actually... Like, he didn't know much about Deckard Cain. I made him watch 2 YouTube clips back together, and he fucking burst out laughing. So...
Bane is Deckard Cain.
Bane is Deckard Cain.
I don't know.
Still punishment
I don't put it-
must be more
It's
severe.
like, you seek to embrace the shadows. I was born there.
I don't know. I like that
Stay
movie
a
more than
while and
Avengers.
listen.
I think the caliber of actors in that movie was much, much better. As much as I love Robert Downey Jr., the caliber of
We
actors in
understand
Dark Knight
something.
was
The
way
one
better.
thing that Christopher Nolan does really well is use the exact same actors in all of his movies.
He's like Kevin Smith, but to a better degree.
My
Yes.
bad.
Yeah.
Forget Dark Knight. Skyfall.
Have you seen that yet?
Skyfall.
Yeah, I've seen.
It was good.
It was good.
Skyfall was
It
good.
was really
Skyfall
good.
was really good.
You know what? But
I'll put Skyfall
I
ahead of it.
can't put over Avengers.
Yeah, you
man.
can. Yeah,
I'm
you
so
can.
close.
I did
dude.
not
I'm so
see
close.
Skyfall 3 times in the theaters. I'm
That's
sorry.
true. That's true.
I'm sorry, and that's it. I saw Avengers 3 times, and I love Skyfall. Skyfall would be my movie of the year if Avengers did not come out this year.
Okay, so let's do it in
I
our...
promise you that.
So let's do our 3 criteria then. So we have Dark Knight Rises, Skyfall, and Avengers.
Typical nerds.
So, yo, fuck it. What other movies came out this year? Fucking Pride and Prejudice? Fuck that shit. Les Miserables?
Hey, we never had our Expendables. Yo,
Say that again.
Les Miserables?
It's a musical.
yo, we never did our Expendables.
Lincoln? Fuck that
Oh
shit.
yeah, we never did.
What's
Yeah,
wrong with
I
that?
didn't see that yet. Yeah.
I have not seen it either.
Dude, we
I'm
were
not
so
saying-
excited to go see the
I'm not
first
saying
one.
it's gonna be movie of the year, but we were supposed to have a huddle night.
Yeah, you want to start torrenting that shit? I mean, downloading it illegally?
I mean, we're gonna buy it on iTunes. Point is,
But so with Dark Knight, okay, let's start on that because we've done our spiel about. Actually, we haven't, but I'm going to start with Dark Knight. Anyway, so with Dark Knight, my problem was, I don't know, like I loved how they did Bane. I loved how they did all that.
Bane was the best thing about
I
the movie.
think they should have focused more on Joseph Gordon-Levitt because if they're going to set him up as the continuation, there's only like 2 scenes where they did that.
My problem though was not so much that like you have this. If you know Batman, you figured it out too easily.
Yeah.
My problem was it's a Batman movie where my only concern was what's Bane going to do next. That was my problem. Because if you have, especially in a trilogy, where you're pretty much setting it up where the biggest question everybody had was, is Batman going to live or die? I should be more invested in what's going to happen with Batman than what's going to happen with Bane.
Yeah.
And that was my problem with the movie.
Yeah, like in spoiler alert, they kind of got...
It's been out for how
Yeah,
long?
anyway,
it's
they got
DVD already. It's on DVD. If you haven't seen it yet, too fucking bad for you. We're spoiling it.
Anyway, his climax could have been better. A lot better.
Rockets? Really?
Yeah,
Like
that was silly.
Look, I'm sorry. Catwoman killing Bane with rockets was the most bullshit way to get him out of the equation.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
Catwoman
silly.
was completely useless in that movie.
I would have rather
That's one. I like the movie,
him
but
been on the bomb while Batman was flying it out into the middle of the sea than you telling me that she came in with the fucking motorcycle and hit him with rockets.
No, their confrontation was fine and all, so if you're going to end it that way, that's just silly.
It's
But,
stupid. But that fight between Bane and Batman in like the sewage area,
Yeah.
oh my
that was silly. But no, like that was all fine and dandy. My my problem was like the end, and there was an article, I can't remember who, I think it was probably correct, but they summed it so perfectly. And it's like they set up the whole trilogy for Batman to be a martyr for the symbol of Batman protecting Gotham. And it's like, if you're going to be a martyr by faking your own death and going off to fuck Anne Hathaway for the rest of your life, yeah, good fucking...
good for you.
You're a hero! Go fuck yourself. Anyway.
I left it on autopilot because I fixed it. Because I'm Batman.
I fucking hate Gotham. I'm going off the
I
fucking
still
Anne
say we're gonna see-
Hathaway.
Gotham doesn't need me anymore because I put a nuclear bomb in the middle of the sea.
Hey, Joseph, you want to take over from me?
I have a question. What happened to all those fucking people that left the fucking prison? They're still running around Gotham, for Christ's sake.
What is it?
All of them?
I don't know about all of them. But
Give me a fucking break.
Yeah, what does it matter? Batman's off fucking Catwoman for the rest of his life.
Where is he? In Italy, for Christ's sake? He has Anne Hathaway at his fucking dinner table? And fucking Alfred's over there like, oh my god, you're alive. No, fuck out of here. I'm sorry. You know what? Fuck that movie. Fuck it.
So what do you expect me to...
Use your looper powers. It's time.
I'm gonna get away. I'm just gonna put this on autopilot and
It's Catwoman. He's here. You see that ass? See those hips? I'm gonna fuck those while you defend Gotham. Have fun.
But you know what? I'll give him that much. At least they knew to make the love connection between him and Selena.
Yeah.
At least.
It was kind of weak though until
it was implied, but it was kind of like she felt sorry for him. Kind of
no, it was one of those things where it's like everybody knows. It was one of the, everybody knows the only person Batman could ever love was Selena, so because they had to do it.
Well, because but the thing is, they should have done that more because the whole reason is that he's the only one that could possibly understand his predicament.
Exactly. But you know what? The more we talk about this movie, the more I'm realizing how shitty it was.
It could have been better.
A lot better.
He got the ass, not that he deserved. The one.
So, were we talking movies?
Huh?
Movies.
We were talking movies?
Yeah.
So
Avengers.
So you said Avengers, you say?
Skyfall.
Fuck.
And honest to God, like, I loved Skyfall, but Avengers came out.
The reason why I like Skyfall, the villain. I've never seen a bad villain.
That was a good villain.
You know, I'm going to tell you, because, like, out of those two, one of those is in my movie of the year. And with Skyfall, I have to say, like, that's what... It was a perfect blend of what classic Bond was and what modern Bond is. Like, modern Bond changed ever since the Bourne Identity trilogy came out.
Exactly.
Because, like, the Bourne Identity trilogy, it gave a whole new twist to the spy genre. Showed you that things could be grounded and both exciting without being dull.
You can also say Mission Impossible also. The newest one?
That was still pretty
Ghost Protocol was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
It was good, but it wasn't as well written as
it's
the
not
Bond
like
trilogy.
best movie worthy.
Yeah. But no, it's like... No, it's hard to say because like with the Bourne Identity, like they completely changed that whole espionage genre, and Casino Royale was fantastic because they brought it back down to earth. They showed that like James Bond was human. They built it off of that, and while Quantum of Solace was pretty poorly written, it was still decent.
It wasn't,
but like it was kind of like it was the return to form. And the only way that they could do it was mixing the old with the new. Because Casino Royale, as good as it was still a bit too much of the new. Mm-hmm. It lacked a bit of the Bond
The
flair.
one thing I liked about Casino Royale, though, was the simple fact that they just gave you a very gritty, like, he is starting off. You know, he wasn't perfected in his skills. He didn't really know how to approach every situation. He just relied on instinct.
Yeah,
that's what I liked about Casino
and that's just
Royale.
it, because like in Ian Fleming's writings for Bond, he always said that like Bond wasn't the best hand-to-hand fighter, he wasn't the best shot, he wasn't the best anything. What he was the best of was he was the best driver and the best card player, and that was it. Like he was just an agent that he was more fun than anything.
Who made this? I'm sorry, I'm looking at the internet right now. I see a list where they put Magic Mike. Magic Mike.
$10 is the chick.
Is ahead of 21 Jump Street, Marvel's Avengers, The Silver Lining Playbook,
probably a fat girl.
Most likely, The Raid Redemption.
I have to see that.
Like, what? Perks of Being a Wallflower. Like, how do you put that ahead of these movies? Lincoln! They put it ahead of Lincoln!
I haven't seen Lincoln.
Oh, you know what? This list? Fuck yourself. How about that?
But Casino Royale, best mix of the old and the new. Like some of the shots in that movie, it felt like a classic Bond movie, but told in the vein of a Casino Royale, and that's what I always wanted.
Skyfall, man.
And I have to say that like even though it doesn't take my movie of the year, that scene, the silhouette fight scene where he takes out the sniper.
Oh, that was crazy.
You know, like the scene with like the glasses and stuff, and they're fighting side to side, and you can only see their silhouettes. And the only time that you see them illuminated is when the muzzle flash of the sniper goes off.
That was really.
That was my favorite favorite scene of any movie this year. I'll tell you that much. And like that was the point in the movie where I was like, I love this movie. Fuck it, hands down.
And as much as I'm not a big Adele fan, but when the beginning of her soundtrack started, that was the perfect
No,
perfect.
But you know
soundtrack
what?
for that.
Bond has always had great opening
Yeah,
sequences.
but actually, to go back on that, the one thing
Oh my god, I
But I'm-
haven't seen Argo yet.
I haven't seen it either. But one thing that I'm super happy that I did though is that I stopped watching any trailers for anything that I wanted to see. So I was pleasantly surprised by the opening because I didn't know any of that shit was coming.
Oh, of
But,
course. Yeah, who wrote fucking this?
But anyway, so all that said, the greatness of Skyfall, Avengers takes my movie of the year. Because when I was watching a bunch of old movies that I haven't seen in a while, I was watching Back to the Future. And the first Back to the Future, by the time the end comes around, you feel fulfilled. You're still as excited as you were like halfway through the movie, a quarter through the movie. You felt like that's movie making. You enjoyed yourself. You're not being force fed a story. You're not being force fed characters. Your imagination isn't being stretched. All of it just comes naturally. And I haven't felt that way in so long as when I finally saw Avengers. Because when I saw Avengers, from the beginning to middle to the end, nothing made me second guess. Everything was just enjoyable. Everything was fun. Everything was seamless. And when I got to the end, I was perfectly satisfied. Everybody was walking out of the theater talking about their favorite moment, all the great moments of it, all the times they want to see it, and it made them want to go see it again. And it made me want to watch it again. And I haven't felt that way about a movie in a very long time, comic fan or not.
Other than Iron Man in that movie, I wasn't really like, oh, okay. Because I'm not a fan of Captain America.
Thor versus Hulk?
Thor, okay. I'm not a big Thor fan or a Hulk fan. I like Vision. I like Ant-Man. I like characters I like those characters.
Hipster.
Huh?
Seriously. He likes the ones that nobody else likes because they're underappreciated.
No, Vision is a cool character.
Ant-Man's a dick.
Ant-Man's getting a movie, okay? Shut up.
I will love it.
Nathan Fillion, hopefully.
He's going to be the
I hope so.
He's in talks.
They need to save him for Uncharted. He'll be the perfect Nathan.
Wasn't Carl Urban is in talks to be Drake?
Fuck that shit. They modeled the freaking game after Nathan Fillion off his Firefly character.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man.
They admitted that?
Hell yeah. They said they used inspiration.
For who?
Nathan Fillion. Like, his character from Firefly?
Yeah.
That's what they used for Nathan Drake, basically.
Have you seen that series yet?
Nope.
God.
You gotta watch it.
And I saw
9 episodes, dude.
It's the one nerd thing I have not.
3 weeks ago, there was Serenity was on Space too. I was like watching. Like,
Anyway, you took my word for Game of Thrones. Take my word for Firefly.
Hey, chill.
No.
Okay. Because the books, which you didn't recommend, took my life.
You're welcome.
Look at these fucking white people, man. They just want the credit for everything.
Fuck yeah.
I'm a white man. Say yes.
This cotton is so...
Fine, Honky. You can have it. Enjoy.
So, what was some of your best moments?
Talking moments now?
Well,
Moments?
not moments. I would say best
So we
moments
did, yeah, that took a while to get through games and movies. Shit.
We're so cool.
in Montreal. Like what?
Now we're off to like the non-nerd shit. We're gonna be like one-word answers.
What was your best and worst moment in Montreal that you've had?
Oof.
I know my worst moments.
I'm gonna be cheesy, so I'm gonna go last.
So worst moment was fucking getting back into Montreal. I just came back from Hamilton to Montreal.
Okay, no, that's too soon. There's something worse than that.
Dude, it happened in 2012.
No, I can imagine,
because
because when I came home and saw the amount of buses that were lined up at Vendôme, I was like, there's no way this guy's getting home in time.
So here's the thing. I'm coming back from my Christmas in Hamilton, back to Montreal. Originally, I was supposed to take a 9 o'clock bus. I got up, and my mother's house was completely snowed in. The contractor who was supposed to shovel the driveway didn't show, so we had to get a new one, which caused me to have to refund my ticket, get a new train ticket for a noon train. So I get on the noon train, takes me to Toronto. The only one available was a 4-hour overlay in Toronto. And for no fucking reason, there was a 2-hour overlay in Toronto for $150 the price. So, in addition, like for no reason, the exact same train, exact same everything, in order to cut off an hour from my travel time, it was $150. So, fuck it, I didn't take that one. So I had to chill in Toronto. So already I win by having to chill in Toronto for 4 hours. And then, finally get on the train to go back to Montreal. And literally, literally like 4 minutes, not even 4 minutes train time, not even 4 minutes fucking skyrocket time, 4 minutes walking time from Central Station where I'm supposed to get off. The train stops. Announcement comes on that the switches are frozen.
What is this, a freaking 1950s? The switches are frozen.
So comes on that there's 3 trains ahead of us with the switches frozen. Nobody can embark on the Central Station to get off. We just passed Dorval, by the way. And at no point did Central Station think of even telling the stewardesses on board that, look, the trains are frozen at Central Station. Nobody can get off. Or whatever, onboard surf. I don't know what they're fucking called. The people who surf things, they're useless. Anyway. So nobody even thinks to tell them that, like, there's no way people can get off at Central Station, get them off at Dorval. Nobody mentions anything. So we're 4 minutes out of Central Station, and we're stuck there for 4 hours.
Why didn't you just get off and take your
That's what I asked. So I went up to one of the ladies working and was like, seriously, how long are we going to wait before you just open the fucking doors and let us off? Anybody who can walk. I'm walking distance from my home. We were around like St. Henry at the time. There was no gate blocking my way. And all she could say was, completely ignoring everything I was saying, was like, sir, if you pull the emergency exit, you're going to get arrested. And I was so angry.
I would have pulled it anyway.
I was just about to strangle her. And anybody who knows me knows that I'm a really fucking patient individual. But I was about to...
He's white, so believe he is.
I was about to twist her fucking head off her shoulders. Anyway, so that was my worst moment of 2012, is having to wait on a train for 4 hours after being on the train already in transit for at least 12 hours at that time.
Ouch.
And... anything that could have happened is fine, but they could have just fucking told us that the tracks were frozen. Because the people ahead of us, we were the last train to get in, but the earliest train went in the morning, and they were waiting there a lot longer than we were. They could have just fucking told them that they were frozen over, but they didn't. And they could all go fuck themselves. Anybody who works for Via Rail, knows anybody that works for Via Rail, or has heard of anybody working for Via Rail that is listening to this podcast right now, can go fuck themselves. With a coat hanger, a rusty blade.
Ouch.
I don't care what it is.
You need to get you a cheap car.
I need to get myself a fucking carbon wire and strangle some bitches. Anyway, that made me super furious, and I'm a very patient person, so anybody who's ever seen me mad knows that it only comes once in a lifetime, and I want to go on a killing spree. So thank you, Via Rail. This is the best... this is the best sponsorship I can give you right now. I hope you all die in a fire. Jason, what's yours?
My worst moment? I'm trying to think of the fall of Jason Elias somewhere.
I can't even think of it.
I don't have bad moments. I have spurts. I have little spurts where I do nonsensical things. Like, nothing really bad happened to me. Well, yeah. You can say something bad did happen to me. That was
lost a chick. That's what happened to him. I know this motherfucker talking about nothing bad happened to him. Motherfucker, you was lying.
Yeah, that happened in the beginning of the year.
You had a bad breakup, motherfucker. That's what the fuck happened to you.
Yeah,
nigga.
Don't act like you haven't had a bad breakup.
Yeah, that happened in the beginning of the year, but that wasn't. It was pretty bad, but I didn't dwell on it for as long as I.
Is this the girl we were talking about before?
Yes, thank you for letting that piece of
information.
Look,
everybody knows who we were talking about before.
Jason got too much pride to admit the truth. Look, it all happened to all of us. We have bad breakups, and it stuck with us. Jason had a breakup that stuck with him. It hurt him. It fucked with his head a little bit. And right now, he's just dealing with that shit like a real nigga would. You know what I'm saying? Like, he went to the strip club, got some titties in his face, and now he's got to be like, look, what am I going to do next? That's what it is.
To be fair, who we were talking about before, I'd be pretty broken up, too.
That girl's ass is proper.
All right.
Titties.
Honestly, that was honestly one of the... That was a real bad moment. A good moment?
I'd be fucked up over that booty, too, man. Let me be real, man.
A good moment, though, is like, nothing really good happened either. Like, I have spurts. I don't have, like, really bad moments. I have spurts of bad and good
This
moments.
nigga think he Jesus. Who the fuck you mean? So
I could walk on water. He couldn't. That was just a magic parlor trick.
you can walk on water,
That's
motherfucker.
right. Just to run fast enough. It's like skipping rocks. It's like skipping.
At
stones
least
on
say
water.
it's ice. Fuck's wrong with you?
Probably that's what happened. Jesus tricked him. It was winter, and he just tricked him with the water. Like, I'm walking in the water. No, I'm just playing you with just people out there. Don't kill me. No, a good moment though is a good moment. This is that was horrible.
You're welcome.
A good moment. I think a good moment this year is like I just did not give a fuck about a lot of stuff, and I said what was on my mind, and no one said shit about it, and I got away with a lot of nonsense. And I actually, a good moment, I actually went to a strip club that was actually decent, which was like 3 weeks ago. It was actually there was no mist or a must anywhere, so it was actually pretty.
No, like
decent.
skeevy strippers asking for like a break to their angry bosses who were like, "Nah, you still got 40 minutes."
No, all the girls there were blessed. Like it was just, this was for a PJ.
Just
hype man.
titties and pussy popping everywhere.
It was crazy.
Man. You feel like a motherfucking
And
G.
The thing is, like, you can't touch strippers here in Montreal. So
Yeah, you
that.
can.
Huh?
Take them in the back.
In the private room, no, but there was
I don't know what you're talking about.
in the front, but the girl who
Yeah,
was,
it's probably
who
you
was
can't
there,
you can't touch them, but you take them to the back.
no, but we were in open, and the
$20 every couple songs.
PJ was like, "Yo, let this girl be loud." I was like, "I want to give her $4." So you know what? I paid for lap dance. Give her a lap dance. Then she started taking my hands, I put her on her tail. I was like, "Hey, the fake
Hell
titties."
yeah. You paying for it?
I'm paying for
Touch her
it, but I
titties.
think she got to shoot with everyone there because she wasn't supposed to. But she was like, I think PJ knows her or something like that, and she was mad cool though. She was
She
mad
wants
chill.
those hands of yours.
Yo, you should have taken it to the back. Oh, you should have done.
No, someone else took her to the back, and
No, you should have been like,
but
look,
the thing
look,
the thing is, PJ.
I got $40.
But the reason why she was
Jason
acting,
brings her flowers.
no, but it was jokes though. The reason why she was acting out of line though is because PJ, we were just giving her drinks, and she was gone. She was like,
Oh, she was drunk.
She was mad
made
drunk,
her-
though.
Yo, that's the way you do it. You give her a stripper a couple shots and tell her to go in the bag, and that shit happen. Yeah, you want to go to zones?
nah, man.
Like,
Like me,
I tried to even sneak it on. He said no.
that's
Look at
the
him.
last time I'll ever spend money on the chick.
Yo, dog, we gonna go to zones after this. You down to go to zones?
No.
Jason,
I'm
man,
hungry.
he's too kind, man. He's a
hungry.
good dude.
But yeah, that's a good and bad. The bad thing.
Yo, Zach, you want to go zones?
The fuck is zones?
I'll show you later.
No, but that's the only thing. The bad thing happened. I'm luckily the bad thing happened in the beginning of the year, January, and the good stuff has just been happening all throughout the year. So it's like I'm pretty even.
I think the worst thing that happened to me was driving back to Montreal from fucking Boston. Was it Boston or driving or New York? One of the two. Either way, I was driving back to Canada because I was in the States and I got a fucking ticket for speeding. Fuck the U.S., okay? Matter of fact, more specific, fuck Clinton County. Y'all some bitch ass niggas. I'm saying it like that. You wanna know why? They some bitch. You wanna know why the fucking bitch? Man, look, they don't just tell you how much the ticket's worth. Apparently, you gotta do some fucking court date and shit. I was like, yo, look, I live in Canada. So you know what? The guy's like, yo, just mail all your information. We'll holler at you. Alright, cool. So I give them all my shit. Every little motherfucking detail they ask for, mail it to them. Everything. They tell me, okay, we got your stuff. We will process your shit and let you know. I'm still waiting. The fuck?
They probably just cancel.
The fuck?
Don't expect shit.
See, yeah, right. As soon as you hit the border,
In the States?
as soon as you hit the border,
In
like,
the
nah, you have to
States?
turn around.
No, that's it.
That's exactly what it is.
I went
That's
back
exactly
and
what it
I was
is.
like, yo, what the fuck is this?
That's what they're gonna do.
Yo, fuck Clinton County.
What I say, go to the border and ask them and talk to them about it first before you go over. That way you can smooth out things. Don't,
Of course.
Because
But what I'm saying is like, yo, I gave them every little bit of information they asked for. I gave it to them.
Nah, man.
Gave it to them, dog. They asked
The
for
worst.
this. I gave them that. They asked for that. I gave them every single thing. I'm still waiting. I was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, motherfuckers?
they
man?
have you on that list as soon as this
Yo,
black
they're
man
waiting.
gets to the
Yo, it's
border.
like that
You're
nigger's gonna come back.
They're gonna
We
get
gonna get him. We gonna like what the fuck, man? Like, yo, I was in the wrong. Yeah, I was hitting it. I was like, yo, I want to get back fuck home. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I want to get home. I gave all my information. I sent that shit by mail, even by email. I did double up. Make sure they all get that shit. Just come back to me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, her. That was the worst shit that happened in 2012 because I had never gotten a speeding ticket in my life. So that's that. Bad shit that happened in 2012.
Is this Here Comes the Cheese?
Wait, are we talking about best shit too?
Yes.
Oh, we can do it right after me. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say best shit.
Y'all said no, but that's what I'm saying. You guys said your worst shit. So look,
What was your worst shit again?
Look, shut up. I just said my worst shit. So now I'm gonna say my best shit, and then y'all could capitalize on that because I gotta take a piss. I'll be real. Yo, my best shit that happened this year. Yo, I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna say because honestly, it's like, look, for me.
Before you say anything, just know that I'm recording this and I will use it against you.
No shit, Sherlock, you fucking dickhead. This fucking guy.
Alright, you may proceed.
What the fuck does that mean? The best shit that happened to me? I don't know, man. Are we real with you, man? I really don't know. Like, things between me and my girl's been great. Can't complain there. My job is steady. School's been fucking shit, but that's school. School sucks. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'll say the simple fact that, like, I've met extended plus family of my girl, and, like, everything's been great. She's met extended plus family of my peeps. It's been great. So that's the best shit that's been happening. Just the simple fact that both sides were accepting. So it's good, man. You know what I'm saying? That's good. That's good. I'm older, man. I'm older. That's what it is. I'm getting old. That's what's good to me. Knowing that my girl's good, I'm good. It's blessed.
We could accept that amount of cheese.
Yo, put that on some pasta, motherfucker. I'm gonna take a piss.
So, what was your worst moment again?
My worst moment was the breakup I had
right.
in the beginning of the year.
Nah, you go first. We're doing this shit counterclockwise.
I have to go first?
Yeah.
Alright, my best moment of this year. Fucking bitches without a rubber. Never mind. No, not fucking bitches without a rubber.
You're gonna get some angry emails from your sons.
Oh, fuck that. No, I don't have no kids, man. That'll never happen. I always stay safe. It's just like that. You know what traumatized me? Every time I think about having sex with a girl with no condom is, you ever watch when you're younger that commercial where that kind of mechanical thing is going through all the gears and it somehow loses its arm there? It's an amputee commercial thing. Like,
yeah.
That's what I always think about. I'm like, nah, I ain't losing my shit like this, no.
Why do you think of that shit?
Huh? That's something
and they talk about it in that weird voice too, where it's like, yeah.
That thing when I was younger, it traumatized me. Like, oh fuck, I'm not doing this, and I think about that all the time. Like, nah.
Every time you stick your dick in somebody, you think about that.
Raw. Like, if I like, you know,
yo, use condoms, man.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what scares me straight into using a condom. Those commercials.
Yo, we got
about losing a limb.
Huh? Yeah.
About losing a limb. That scares you straight.
Huh? No, but I associate that it could be that bad. It could be something as bad as that. So I'm like,
that's
I'm
good.
Like, I'll fuck that. No, but the best moment. I don't know, man. I met a lot. Like this year, I met a lot of new people who I necessarily I wouldn't necessarily hang with all the time. Like, you know, you just get to know them outside of the circle, and I know them a lot better. Like a couple new people, like especially through school and everything like that. Like. Most of the people, like you and Matt met through like most like Siege and everything. That's where most of the bulk of my friends are from.
It's really good, dude.
What is that? More.
It's my favorite scotch.
I'm about to open this 12-year Bowmore Islay single malt scotch whiskey. 12 years old, motherfucker. We gonna
it's my favorite scotch. Treated with care. It's not the most expensive. It's not the cheapest, but it's fucking good.
We're about to ruin lives.
And the best moment just getting healthy again. Well, getting better healthy in shape.
You lazy motherfucker, about time.
Going to the gym every day, and just waiting for that summer.
I love the corks.
And that's my best moment. Epi, what's your best moment?
I'll start with a little bit.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Anybody who knows me knows I'm perpetually single. But nonetheless, met a really great girl this year. And we've both been,
They've been fucking like rabbits.
yeah.
Put her on a spot like that, man?
Hell yeah! I've been hearing it!
Neither of us are exclusive. We're both in the same boat. We're not exclusive to seeing each other, but at the same time, it's been a phenomenal time. And I hope to keep it as such. Because even the past few nights, man, even the past couple months, have been ridiculous. About just waking up completely satisfied. And then just going at it again. Starting your day completely satisfied. And
Oh, that's some good whiskey.
I mean, very few things will keep me from, I guess, my obligations. So whenever I was scheduled to work a weekend day, this girl would find a way to keep me in. And not many girls have done that for me. And this one, it's always been worth it. And man, if I could say the things on Candid that we've done. Goddamn. Let's just say, like, there's one night in particular where hours on end, even though that's regular for us, but every single part of me was satisfied. Had her screaming in the night. Screaming. The fact that Matt didn't fucking knock on my door, I don't know why.
I'm a heavy sleeper. I'm knocked out, man. Not much else to say about it.
She didn't even know you were home. She felt guilty of the night.
It's horrible.
But yeah, I mean, like, there's that. I mean, it's weird too, because, like, I used to be the traditional white monogamous type, especially during our times in Dawson. Fucking Lanky here used to always make fun of me for that.
Because you passed up so much pussy opportunity, it was unbelievable.
You kept it safe and healthy.
No, don't listen to Yo, this dude used to wish AIDS on me.
No, there's no proof of that.
Nah, there is proof.
That's so good.
There's so many times he'd be like, yo, you're gonna get AIDS,
That's
man.
not not wishing AIDS.
Fuck you mean?
That's preventive measures. That's preventive measures.
Yo, who's that girl you talk to? You're gonna get AIDS,
I'm
man.
giving you knowledge, man.
Yo, I could have never even kissed this girl. And he would just see me talk to her, and like I'd come over, chill with the other homies, he'd be like, yo, you're gonna get AIDS, man. Don't be talking to that girl.
Nah. I didn't say that bad.
Yeah, yo. What you mean, dog?
I never said
Yo,
that.
sometimes you be like, yo, you're gonna get AIDS, man. Don't be talking to that girl. Like, what's wrong with you? Yo, take a swig of that.
Okay,
Take a swig of that.
I'll take a little bit.
Don't kill yourself, though. Just take a little swig.
Whoa,
Yo, that is good shit.
Scottish. Yeah.
That's good shit. Yeah. Let that shit just run down your soul.
Welcome to my ancestry,
Look at this
bitch.
little bitch. What are you coughing for?
I told you I stopped drinking.
That
for a
ain't
while.
weed, bro.
Dude, I was born of this shit.
He coughing like that's weed, man.
Yeah, it was funny. I was just talking to my mom over Christmas break, and I was talking, like, I always heard little tidbits about it, but I finally got the finer workings. I'm related to the Bee Gees.
You're related to one of the Bee Gees?
The Bee Gees, they're brothers.
Oh, they're brothers?
My mother's maiden name is Gibb. The Bee Gees, brothers Gibb.
Yeah.
And apparently it's because back in Scotland when shit was getting wrong, there's something along the lines of fucking a housemaid. And it was some kind of, like, social discourse, and a lot of them moved to Australia because of it from Scotland. And the line that was in Australia ended up with the brothers that made like Barry Gibb and all them that made the Bee Gees. So that was my grandmother's line.
Huh. Someone needs to go on Ancestry.ca to see the...
No, because, like, at first I was like, sure, Mom, whatever you say. And my dad never lies because he's, like, ashamed of everything. But he seconded it.
It's crazy, man. So you should go ask for money.
What money?
They have money. They always sell.
Fuck those people. I remember when I told, like, somebody, I think it was, like, my English teacher in Dawson, she was like, kind of look BG-ish, and I'm like, I don't know how to take that.
BG-ish? Is that something good to say?
Exactly, I don't know.